Hello ladies and gentlemen of the StarCraft Nation, Zoya here from the StarCraft Squad, bringing you another professional matchup. Spawning over here as the teal protoss is aTnSocke, and then over here as the red protoss on the exact opposite side of the mission map is LiquidHuK. Both are great players. LiquidHuK is definitely one of the most renowned American players, probably the favorite in any situation. So yeah, we're going to see a great game here. Now, while there's nothing going on, I'm going to be bringing you updates for the StarCraft Squad. First of all, I have a training service where if you're interested in paid professional training, I am Master League Terran. I'm top 2,000 in the world right now, so that's pretty damn good. So if you guys are wanting training from me, I charge $8 per hour now. It was $10 for 2 hours, but I'm now I was getting a lot of people wanting to do it, and now I just gotta charge a decent amount for my hour. So $8 per hour. $8 an hour is the California minimum wage, so might as well make it that, not charge you guys some ridiculous amount. So definitely going to be seeing some of that soon, or hopefully you guys are interested. So remember, if you're interested in this, send me an email at starcraftsquad@gmail.com. It's $8 an hour. I do a lot of in-depth play. A lot of people enjoy it so far. It's very, if you ever seen In Control do his training on his stream, or any of the other Ghost trainers do it, mine's very similar to theirs, and it's not as expensive. They charge like $100 an hour to $40 an hour. Mine's $8 an hour, and you learn a lot. So if you're interested, make sure you send an email to starcraftsquad@gmail.com. Now, focusing back on the game a little bit, very standard build so far. Both players are not really doing anything right now too extraordinary. You got the one gates, you got the gas on certain times, so game's looking pretty simple right now. Both players are constantly building probes. No one's cut anything. Look at the income tab right now. 16 versus 16 probes. Both are constantly counter boosting. So looking great for both players. Both players are scouting each other's base. Both see that nothing crazy is going on. HuK getting out that early Zealot a little bit quicker than Socke, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, they're not going to be attacking with these Zealots, so it's just going to be, to scare off this probe. And then the Zealot's about to pop up at any second now, and then just as Cybercore is going to be finishing for him. Warp Gate's instantly being researched, color boosting out that first soccer. Instead of Warp Gate, focusing on 50 energy right now, you should probably be color boosting out Warp Gate. Now, in case you guys are wondering, this game is from the assembly that just recently occurred, the tournament, so that's awesome. Good micro. HuK running away with this probe, still scouting constantly. Needs to get out of there quickly though, because this stalker's almost finished. HuK moving out with the Zealot, probably gonna do a little bit of poking, moving out with the stalker as well. Gonna be seeing how much damage he can do early on. HuK getting fairly HuK supply blocking himself, which is not good. HuK also getting a sentry and warp gate. Two more gates going down for Socke. One more gate for HuK. Let's see if he puts on another. Maybe we're seeing a 2-gate robo from HuK. Nope, we're seeing a 3rd gate from HuK. So right now we have 3-gate versus 3-gate. Socke moving out here with a Zealot and a Stalker. Needs to be very careful, HuK. If he loses this probe, that's going to be an unfortunate loss. So HuK does lose his probe. Go to the income tab. We're now 22 versus 21. So even though HuK lost a probe, he's still keeping ahead on the probe count because of his constant use of probes. We have a 3-gate robo coming from HuK. We have a Twilight Council for Socke, so we're seeing a little bit differential play right now. Socke just now getting his second gas going, but he's only got one guy mining in it. Might be a blunder, might just be part of his strategy where he only needs one guy in that extra gas. Warp Gate's warping in for HuK. Warp Gate's warped in already for Socke. Twilight Council's almost finished. Robo Bay's almost finished. So right now, I'm going to definitely say that HuK has the advantage right now. Depending on what tech we see Socke going, we are seeing Blink, but we are getting the Robo Bay for HuK. So we're going 3-gate Robo off of one base. That's pretty damn crazy. Hopefully HuK's not overextending himself in this game. Warping in more Zealots. He has to spend the money on Zealots because he cannot afford the gas because of this Robo Bay. He has to just spend it on Zealots. Robo Bay on the way for Socke as well. So right now, probably just getting it for the Observer in case DTs show up. Now we have Stalker spread out randomly across the map. Well, not randomly, but he's doing a good job scouting. He just wants to make sure he has full map control. Blink is almost finished for him, so if he makes a good blink timing push, he can do a lot of damage before this Colossus is on the field. Right now, Huck is short the minerals for his Colossus. He's probably going to save up right now, not build anything. Cutting probes, yes, and then here comes the Colossus, immediately chrono boosting it out. Now, the bad thing about this Colossus is these blink stalkers can easily blink around and get a huge strike on this Colossus and pick it off quite easily. So, if Yon does well with it, or Socke, excuse me, does well with this build, he can do a lot of damage and beat Huck. Chrono boosting still on the Colossus. Gonna have enough for another one soon. We'll see if he's getting two. He's completely cut probes. Both players are cutting probes. Socke's just now starting to build some again. And right now we're just seeing Huck go all in with this build. Colossus almost finished. Doesn't look like we're going to be getting a second one from Huck. He is fairly starved on minerals and gas. We might be seeing another one soon. He isn't building anything right now. 300 minerals. About to hit that 200 gas mark. And then here it comes. We got a second Colossus on the way, but we are slightly supply blocked. Just now warping another pylon. So here comes a big push, but these are a lot of blink stalkers, and this is still a pretty frightening force from Huck, even without the Colossus. This will be hard to do a lot of damage with it. Be very careful, because if these observers pick each other off, that's wasted gas. More Zealots warping in for Huck. Starting to slack on his chrono boost. I mean, look at him. He's sitting on 100 energy right now. He could be chrono boosting these warp gates, chrono boosting out this Colossus. He's just not using it. So, trying to use his observer to blink up here. That's a good play. Right now, I think Huck is definitely in a position to win this. We do have Yon, or Socke, excuse me, I keep calling him Yon because I just casted a game with him and Yon. But Socke is expanding over here. But right now, definitely, since Huck is going harder on the one base, I think he might have the advantage. We got a second Colossus on the way. Huck is not utilizing his chrono boost as much as he can. But here comes a pretty big force. He needs to move his Zealots. He just lost several Zealots to no reason at all. Right now, I would be sacrificing one Colossus just to get this extended thermal lance. That would definitely be more of a plus than just sitting on, 3 Colossus. But I could be wrong. I'm not, one of the strongest protoss in the world. So, I'm just going to rely on Huck's judgment. Chrono boost is still slipping. He could be chrono boosting these warp gates right now. Would still love to see this robotics bay being utilized. We want to get that extended thermal lance. It looks like Huck's sending out his pretty big force right now. He's going to go in with all in. He has a lot of Colossus, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Socke is definitely trying to get away, blinking away, getting as much distance as he can. These Colossus are very dangerous right now. He's only got, looks like 13 stalkers versus, let's see, 7 from Huck. Quite a few Zealots and Colossus. So might be going for a base trade here. Nope. Maybe. Yep, looks like we're going for a base trade here. Just whoever can win this fight the strongest. Now, Socke going over here for the blink. And at this point, I'm curious as to what Socke's doing. Huck's over here doing a lot of damage. Getting the blink up in here, going to do as much damage as possible. Needs to stop this Immortal. We do have Huck's pulling his probes. We got the Immortal over here picking off several of these blink stalkers. Good blink there. Focus firing on that Immortal as quick as possible. Huck is leaving his stalkers and Zealots in this base to do a lot of damage and pulling his Colossus back to save his main base, because we do see Socke in his expansion right now building lots of gateways and robos. So we'll have to see how Huck can handle these blink stalkers. Several of them are almost dead with the probe pull. And then here come the Colossus. Socke being forced to run. This would be where extended thermal lance would be useful, but even then, it looks like Huck is going to be winning this game. He's still got a tremendous force in Socke's main base. Even though this over here is now finished, I don't think there's much more Socke can do. We'll go to the income tab. It's 29 harvesters for Huck, 14 for Socke, so definitely in Huck's favor right now. And we should be seeing, Huck scouting down here. Let's see if Huck has seen over here. He has not. He does not know there's a base over there, but he has figured out that there is something going on here. LiquidHuK going to be using this stalker, unfortunately. 3 Colossus still sitting here. Scouting around as best he can, picking off this Twilight Council, picking off this Robo Bay. And right now, Socke is just not looking good. I mean, he has nothing to do here. He's got 14 probes versus 31, so it's definitely GG at this point. Now, Socke needs to be very careful. I mean, these Colossus could definitely devour this small amount of stalkers. Now, we are seeing the final move out for Huck. He definitely knows where he is now. He's scouted every direction, so that he knows there's another base over here. And lots of stalkers. Here comes the zealots. We're getting a pretty beastie battle going on right now. Normally Suck would win this if this was just it, but coming in with more reinforcements, and then the Colossus over here, Suck knows he's lost, so that's a good game right there. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. If you're interested in the paid training, $8 an hour, send an email to starcraftsquad@gmail.com and I will respond to you. And yeah, I'm Zoya. I'll see you guys next time.